Hello amazing people. A while ago I uploaded a video called Unity. In this project there is a shot where I created rocks are falling and trying to break a group of stones and elements. So I'm sure you saw many tutorials on ball bounce or ball falling animation in After Effects. So I'm gonna show you how to create a realistic rock falling animation in After Effects with a combination of curve or speed animation with a little bit of frame by frame animation without any third party plugin. So let's start without boring you guys. So as you can see, I already set up a design, I already set up a scene where we're going to fall this rock. I created this scene in full HD and 24 FPS and 10 seconds, that much, and hit OK. So let's start. First we're gonna minimize all the rocks and we will focus only one rock at a time. So let's say we're gonna pick this rock over here, and this is rock number 4, and I'm gonna little bit increase the size, little bit like this much, so it can be visible for tutorial purpose. Little bit more. Yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna keep it on center because it's going to fall from over here to here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna separate his position by clicking right click and separate dimension. So what we get different control for different dimension, like for y-axis and for x-axis. So we're gonna keep it over here up, and we're gonna keyframe for x and y. And we will go further for like 10 to 12 frames. We will come down. Over here, little bit rotation. Yep. And then we're gonna go further and we're gonna push up little bit, and we go little bit more further and we'll push down. So what we did, we actually did an animation in the y-axis, so it's going to be like from here to here. So if we want to see the whole animation, like it's already animated in the we already did in y position, like we have to work on the x position. So simply just push the value and you can see the animation is here. So now you can see the animation is not on the perfect spot. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep this x position little bit further over here, so it's going to be fall like straight. And we're gonna change its position over here. I'm gonna hide the guidance, and we're gonna say the guidance, the shortcut key for guidance is the Ctrl Shift H. Now you can see the whole animation, like from coming from top to bottom, and it goes bounce and from here to here. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna select all the keyframes and we're gonna go in graph editor. And as you can see, there are two options: edit value graphs or edit speed graphs. I basically prefer to edit in edit value graph. It gives me more control for animation. So now I'm gonna little bit push up, and what I'm gonna do, when it comes when it touches the rock and then bounce it on the air, I'm gonna click this keyframe and I'm gonna press F9, so it gives me smooth curves. So simply I'm just gonna drag these curves down, so it's gonna give me more bouncy effect. This is too much. Yep, this much. If you want to give curve over here, so you can give over here also. So you can see the point prefers that it's going to, if there are multiple points in little space, it means it's going to come slow, and then when there is a more space in the dots, it means it's going to it comes fast away. So let's check out our animation. So you can see there is a little bit slow on our bounce animation. Basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna select our keyframes and we're gonna push little bit backward here, and now we can check our animation. So now you can see the rock is falling, but it's not actually looking more realistic. So for realistic, we're gonna add a rotation. So we're gonna simply click on the keyframe button, and when it comes to here, we're gonna keyframe over here, and when it bounce, I'm gonna hide my guidance, and then when it comes to the high point at bounce, we're gonna little bit rotate like this, and when it comes down, it's gonna falls like this. So you can see like this, little bit like that. See, like push. Now over here we're gonna do little bit frame by frame animation to give a little more realistic type kind of a fall while interacting on big rock. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come over here and press page up button for single frame forward, and we're gonna little bit we're gonna do manually, and we're gonna do little bit give rotation also, page up, and go manually. We'll do position and little bit rotation, page up, manually, more rotation, page up. No more rotation. So you can see how smoothly it's going. So by this technique, we're gonna do all our rock falling animation on others rocks too. Like let's take this, not this rock. Let's take a different rock. Yeah, this one is much better. Little bit scale. We're gonna apply the same technique on this rock too. What we're gonna do, we're gonna prefer the timing and position. By this rock only. So it will go up. It will go up, and we're gonna separate. It's already separated. Come down. Goes up for a little bit bounce, and then goes down directly. So we did our y-axis animation. Now we're gonna do our x-axis position. So I'm gonna keep my x-axis position over here, and this time I'm gonna shift my x-axis over left side, so it's gonna bounce on left side, so it will show us a little bit variation in the scene, like here. And simply we're gonna smooth our x-axis bounce effect for the keyframes. So we're gonna give a little bit offset on this stone, so all the stones not fall at the same time. And now we're gonna apply this same technique in all of our rocks. So with this simple technique, you can create awesome, amazing animation shots. From now onwards, I'm gonna upload new artworks, tips and tricks and tutorials every week. If you have any doubts, you can reach me out doing comment, share and subscribe. See you next week.